Alright, welcome back into SpaceCraft. Today we're going to talk about water planets. What are they? Are they really as scary as it looks? I'm going to show you a couple of tricks to help you with them and show that they're not nearly as bad as it seems. What you're seeing in front of me is a water planet. That's how you can tell. Now, it's not always this. Sometimes it will be these big swirly clouds and it looks like it might be a normal planet and you get up to it and find out it's water, but generally speaking they look like this. It looks kind of polka dotty. I'm gonna speed this up as we go down to the surface. Alright, so now we can see we are in a water world. This appears to be a shallow world. We've got some clay shells there, we've got all kinds of different stuff there, and we've got some turquoise over here. And you're like, ooh, turquoise, I don't mind that, that might be useful. It is actually pretty decent to sell. So if you want to get down to the water level, be careful when you go in because it might be shallow right there, and if you hit it right when you go in, you're not going to be happy with yourself. You see you have a pressure depth. You can go down to 10. You could sit there at 10 indefinitely and nothing will ever happen. You can go AFK, you can go watch a movie, come back, and you're still fine. So I can sit here just all the time. It is a little hard to see underwater. But what you can do, my buddy showed me this, is if you hit your scanner, see how you get the lay of the land? For a moment, it's not very long, but you can get an idea if you're about to come up and bump into something. We're going to get closer to these guys here and see if we can get to them without going too deep. They look like they're pretty decent here. You'll notice your lasers do still work underwater. I got a little deep there. Let's see if I can reach it from here. Alright, so I can mine it just fine from right here. But the other's going to be a little deeper, and we're going to show you that too. Yes, once you go beyond 10 pressure, the atmospheric pressure of the water, you can start taking damage. So what you want to think of is this bar up here that starts a little pinky purple on the left, goes to like hot yellow, almost white on the right. Think of it as a breath bar. So if you go underwater in most RPGs, you can hold your breath for a certain time frame. As you start getting down towards the bottom, you start taking damage to the point that you drowned and then your character has to respawn. It's kind of the same thing, but you start taking damage sooner than getting close to the end. You'll start taking damage almost immediately. It sounds scarier than it is because sometimes when it hits you, it only hits you for 1 hit point of health. So we're going to start here. I'm at full health, 245 of 245 hull strength. And let's say I want to get, well, I can get that one just fine. Let's say I want to get to that turquoise stone down there, and it's a little deeper. The best way to do it, now it's not that deep, but the best way to do it here is I'm going to boost down, mine it quickly, and boost right back up. So I just took a little damage. I'm at 35 depth, 35 pressure. We're going to mine these, and I'm going to come back up, and we're going to see where we're at. Every time you hear that little doing noise, that's you taking damage. There's 2. Let's get back up to 10. Alright. So let's see what we took for damage down there. We took 6 hit points of damage, or 6 hull points of damage. Not too bad. It barely even eclipsed a single square on our bar. Wonder if we can find something deeper so I can really show you. Maybe we get some of this zircon over here will be deep enough. Okay, that's over there a bit. So let's go out this way. And let's see if we can find... This isn't a very deep ocean, so it may not go too much, but let's see if we can get to this zircon here. Once again, as soon as you hit the surface, be careful as you go in, just in case it's deep. They do need to change this interface, because you can't really see under it till you get to about 6 pressure depth, which is a little scary. This still isn't very deep. But let's go get it. There you go. We only went to 25. We took 1 more. We had 6 originally. And I'm boosting down and boosting up. So let's see where we're at now. So we've taken 11 damage total. We took 5 more from that hit. I wonder if there's a spot I can get deeper. Just to show you, like, deep. This is a shallow ocean. I don't think I'm going to find deep. I mean, this is a... What about right here? This is a pretty decent expanse. Maybe I can get deep here. And we'll go down. We'll really push our luck if I can. Nope, it's not deep enough. Wait till the scan comes back up and see if this cliff goes down some. Nah, this world isn't deep enough. I've been down to 123, boosted straight down, scanned tungsten that I can't mine yet, even with the high pi. Got back up and I took 5 squares of damage. So it is certainly possible to exist on a water planet, to do the things you need to do and not take near as much damage as it sounds like. That little doing when it hits you, it feels like, and shakes, it feels like, oh my god, I'm gonna die, but you're gonna be okay. Shield doesn't affect anything that I have found because it's only for particles. Take it for what it is. Water planets really aren't that scary. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one.
Strive to leave your mark under new stars.